Yo, what's up, guys? TV here, and in this video, I basically want to go over how I deal with haters as a 17-year-old trader making over $100,000 per month. And this video is going to be more of a real one because I've dealt with a lot of hate in my, my 5 years of being an entrepreneur, and I've learned a lot of things and I've matured a lot faster than other people just because of things I had to deal with, how I changed from it, and some crazy stories that people have done to me where it's like, man, I can't even believe people could do this, or how in the right mind can this person be hating on me? Like, what did I do wrong? And there was even times where I cried. I wanted to stop. I felt like that. There was times where it got rough, really, really, really rough, and yeah. So sorry, this is a tough video for me to make, but yeah. So dealing with haters, this is fuck. Dealing with haters. The first things I'm gonna say is you will never in your life meet a hater doing better than you. When I was 14 years old, I blew up on Twitter overnight from one tweet. And this is after 2 years, almost 2 years of posting. And I just blew up overnight off one tweet. Off a year and a half, 2 years, I was posting. Maybe I had 1,000 followers. I posted this one tweet and I gained 10,000 followers overnight and hundreds of haters. I even got a SWAT call to my house. And what I learned is that people don't want to see you doing better than them. They don't. And when people don't want to see you doing better than them, there's two things. And there's two reasons that they don't want to see you doing better than them. Number one is they want to be in your position so bad, but they can't. So instead, they want try and change the way people view you. So they think in their head, man, I want to be viewed like this kid, but I can't. So instead, I'm going to try and change how other people view him. And the other circumstance is genuine hatred because you're doing better than them. Like just genuine hatred. And what I kind of had to go through is when I started posting in social media, when I started trading, when I started everything and I started journaling my journey, I really couldn't go out. And when I did, I wanted to go back home because people would just come up to me. They would hate on me. They would say, into my face, they'd say, bro, what are you doing posting those stupid ass videos? You're that kid that posts those stupid videos, right? Oh yeah, no, you're never gonna blow up. You have 20 followers. What are you doing? You don't know how to trade stocks. What are you doing? They'd say I'm a bum. They'd say I'm dumb. They'd say I'm gambling. They said I have pubes on my head. They hated big time. Big time. And there's a lot more bad stuff they've said to me that I'm not going to mention in this YouTube video. But again, what's crazy because as I started to grow, I literally locked myself. There was even one circumstance, and after that, I locked myself in my room for like a year, and I just freaking ran it up. I ran it up. I was so mad, and I really was motivated. I ran it up. Those haters were my biggest motivators in that, like, I'd say like 9-10 month span. I literally did not do anything. I sat in my bedroom because that's where my computer was, and I just locked in. I locked in on everything, and I started to kind of, not get unlocked in, but get a little more balanced because I was completely unbalanced. Those same exact kids would come up to me and they would basically say like, bro, can you teach me how to trade? Yo, PB, I want to learn how to trade, bro. You're crushing it. Congratulations. Like, there's one kid, and I swear to you, this kid, he was one of the biggest haters, and he told me, he was like, PB, when I started trading, he's like, bro, stop doing that shit. You're gambling. You're gonna lose all your money. I hope you lose all your money. Stop posting those stupid ass videos. He even said, and I have a picture of it. I'm not gonna put it up, but he said, "Stop posting on Instagram. I don't want to see your ugly ass face. I'm trying to see girls shake their butt." That's what he said. And come a few years later, this guy's texting me to learn how to trade, seeing he loves my content, he loves everything I'm posting, and it's like, wow. So now that I'm up now you used to call me crazy, but now that you see that I did it, you want to learn? Yeah, no, buddy, no. And the crazy thing is I'm so like nice in my head, and everyone tells me this. Like I do the most. I always do the most for the people I care about, all the new age members. I do the most, and that's because I truly care about them. And I literally like I helped them out. I sent them a link to some videos. I told them what to do, and it's just because I really want to help people. But again, like that was in the beginning, and then as I've really been maturing and realizing is like, so as in the beginning of high school, I had a lot of friends. I was really close with everybody. I was really close with everybody. And as I started maturing, as I started making more money, as everything started to go, I started losing all my friends. Or not even losing them, but more people tried to be friends with me, but not for the right reasons. And my other friends, to my face, they would love me. But behind my back, they would absolutely hate on me. They wouldn't invite me anywhere. They wouldn't act like I'm invisible. But to my face, they love me. And why? It all goes back to the point where they want to be you so bad, but they can't. So they try and change the perception people have of you. And it just goes on and on and on. For example, the other day at the gym, I was playing basketball and there was like these 6, 7 kids and they just keep clowning on me. Like, you got a fake ass car. What the hell are you doing trading? Fake PB. And then I was even on the basketball court hooping and they were like, out on PB, foul on PB, foul on that bitch PB. Like, cussing me out. And I didn't say a word to them. I did not say a word with them. I killed them with silence. And then when I was leaving, you know what I told them? I said, I pray for you. And like, it's just insane to me. Like, how can you do that to someone's face when, and obviously I'm a bigger person. Like, I don't really care, like, they can hate on me all they want. Because I've grown now. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've grown now. And it doesn't really affect me anymore. But when I was starting in high school and started making a lot of money, it would really let it affect me. And I'd post and I'd say, haters, I don't listen to haters, blah, blah, blah. But like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would post and say that, like, oh, haters are my biggest motivators, whatever. But I would still let it affect me. I would. And there was nights where, like, I would stare at these hate comments for, hours and hours and hours, and I would just, I let them get to me. I let them get to me, and it was when I was younger, but I did let them get to me, and like, it got to a point where I'm like, why does everybody hate me? Why do all these 40, 50-year-olds hate me? Am I doing something wrong? Should I just stop? Like, why do all these people hate me? And, obviously what I did is what happened is I started getting really bad, like, I don't want to call it, I don't know, I started like tripping out a little bit. Like, I was like I was in a different zone. I was like, oh my gosh, like, what's happening? And this is really like deep for me to talk about because I've never really talked about it before. But there was literally nights where I wanted to stop trading. I wanted to stop doing all of it because I was letting the hates get to me. This is like 3 years ago, probably, right when I was starting to run it up. And I talked to I talked to God. I talked to God. I prayed to Jesus, and He told me, like, or this is at least what I got from it, just like to let go and trust in Jesus. I just let go. I trust in Him. And I realized that these people are way below me. The only way you can hate on somebody is if you're under them. And that's when kind of everything started to change, and I forgot about it, and I put it all behind me, and I never listened to a hater ever again. So if you're a kid in high school and you're starting to make money, or in general, if you're anybody and you're starting to do well and you're seeing a lot of haters, the number one thing I'm going to tell you is don't listen to them. Screw them. Screw them. You will never meet a hater doing better than you, and that I promise. I promise you will never meet a hater doing better than you. So keep on grinding. Keep on doing your thing. Let the haters motivate you, but don't get dependent on the hate for Do not get dependent on the hate for motivation. You need to work your hardest when you're the least motivated. So that's why I don't really say that much, but you just need to put that to the side. Put that hate to the side. And it kills me that I asked some of my friends, like, why aren't you making content, bro? Like, you're personal training, but why aren't you making content? And the truth is because they're scared of how people are gonna view them. And one thing I will tell you is if you have a dream, if you have something you want to do, you only live in this life once. Do not let something that people tell you or something that you're scared of how you'll look, you're embarrassed, affect your future. No, like that, that kills me. Don't listen to what these people say. If you have a vision, if you have a dream, if you have something you want to do, screw the hate, screw it, do it, pursue it, and live with no regrets. You're gonna think when you're older, like, man, I could have done this, but instead I was scared because I was thinking about these people did. Like, I wish I started earlier. I wish I started doing this earlier. I wish I would post it as a kid. Like, just do it. Just please do it. If there's one thing get from this video is to ignore it and put it to the side. And, yeah, sure, I got clowned on for a few years, but look at me now. Look at me now. I'm about to buy one of my dream cars very, very soon. I bought a $100,000 car for my first car. I've given away thousands and tens of thousands. I'm giving a very big donation to the Children's Hospital next month. I've given back. I've helped hundreds of people become profitable. I've inspired tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands. I've spoken at schools. I've pursued my passion. I found my passion. But what if I let the hate get to me and I never got to this point? What if I just stopped? What if I never even started because I was scared of that? I wouldn't have been here. I would have been like a regular person, regular kid who was going to school, then probably going to go to college, and then working 9 to 5 for the rest of my life, and I would have hated it. So I don't even know. I'm not even going to have ads in the video or nothing. I felt the need to come on here and go over this topic because of how bad it is. So that's how I deal with hate as a 17-year-old making $100,000 per month. Please do not let it get to you. And yeah, guys, I love you all. One of the biggest reasons that I didn't stop doing all this is because of those few real supporters and, the family I built and the people that I was able to touch, change your lives with my influence. And it's too big. Like, it's if I can help one person, it's bigger than all the hate I get. I can take the hate if I can just help one person. So I hope I'm trying to help at least one person in this video. And yeah, guys, peace.